Hey, how's it going? I'm Pirate Style Jutsu, and yes, thank you, Viz. Thank you. This is what I need. This is what I'm talking about. New release on Friday, not Sunday when I have to work on, but on Friday. That's what I need. And this is just. I know it's not. They can't really help it. It's probably just a Shueisha thing, and this will definitely not continue. But for this week, we're reading the official release of One Piece, baby. Live reaction. Here we go. Chapter 972. Oh, okay. Well, the cover page here has got a really cool looking spread here. It's like the crossover with the Hungry Days, those noodle commercials, which are really amazing, and especially the newest one with the Marineford. That's my favorite one. But yeah, those are really cool One Piece commercials. So yeah, okay. So we see like. You see Luffy, the two Luffys are up front, and it says One Piece Hungry Days. And we see, Luffy, our Luffy and the commercial Luffy, which side by side, they do look really different. Like, more than I really was thinking about, especially the eyes. But, yeah, you see our regular Straw Hats in the back, but then behind them, kind of plastered up, you see the Hungry Days versions of them. Like kind of like in this blue rendering. It's like this really beautiful color page or color spread or whatever. So yeah, that's a beautiful cover page. I didn't know if Oda was gonna actually like reference the noodle commercials in the actual manga. But yeah, that's really good. But yeah, me and a lot of other people would definitely not mind seeing like a mini series based in that noodle commercial high school universe. So yeah, but yeah, for now the commercials are good enough, I think there's like they're almost at an end. I think though. I think it's like maybe one more, but yeah, definitely the Marineford one is is my favorite so far. But they're all amazing. But yeah, let's get into the actual chapter 972. Titled "I Am Odin. I Was Born to Boil." Oh yes, it's the final hour of Kozuki Odin. So yeah, we're in Wano here. Let's see, but I think that's Shinobu and a bunch of townspeople like surprised, like kind of looking scared of her. So, Lord Odin's been keeping us safe all this time? You can't just reveal all this stuff right now. It's too much for my emotions to process. The truth will only cause confusion, Shinobu. Oh, so the only Wabot they just posted up behind Shinobu like, the truth will only cause confusion, Shinobu. All they need to know is that the fool of a lord who defied the shogun will die. So that was Fukurokuju who said that. The execution will eventually finish, and that will be the lasting message. Fukurokuju! So she's surprised that they just, like, probably just teleported behind her like ninjas. I'm sure you knew that speaking up would come at a great cost. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Her telling everything about, telling the truth to all the townspeople last time, I knew that probably wasn't the best decision for her well-being. So yeah, her fellow ninjas they would like to have a word with her now. I've decided to join my fate to theirs, life or death. I am Lord Odin's vassal. I will not follow you. If anything should happen to them, then I will die along with Kozuki. But it won't come to that. We'll all survive this, and we'll strike you down. Oh, I think this is the first time we see Fukurokuju smile. Very creepy. In your dreams, bitch. Okay, he didn't say bitch. But, yeah, it's a very creepy smile. He's wearing like his shades or whatever, and his head isn't quite as tall as we see it in present day. He's just kind of a normal looking head. Well, it's a little tall. Yeah, he just in your dreams. Shogun Orochi, please stop this execution. I beg of you, I beseech you to. And me. Wow, okay, so yeah, all the people watching the execution are definitely on Odin's side now. And they're immediately getting hit by probably poisonous arrows. So yeah, that's not great. So yeah, in the last chapter, a lot of people were, kind of feeling weird about how gung-ho the Wano citizens are about the execution and like how they're acting kind of shitty. But yeah, now I had a feeling this would happen where they would turn, they would turn around, be on Odin's side just because of his determination and stuff. So yeah, but now we're showing that is at great cost to their lives that they do this. Ah, eek! They've been shot with arrows. We must help them. And Orochi's just looking, just not even giving a shit. Yeah. So we see this dude with the dude shooting the arrows. He doesn't look too familiar. Orochi! So Shinobu's pissed off by that. The crowd instantly understood the threat a madman bent on revenge posed to them. Silence, trash! That was the word. They realized that the man undergoing the extended execution they'd been watching was in fact the one shining hope for Wano. So yeah, Odin's still boiling in the oil, holding up his vassals. Lord Odin! Lord Odin! The people suddenly noticed they were surrounded. Oh shit. Oh boy. By Kaito and Orochi's men bristling with weapons. This is getting this execution is getting pretty tense now. The reason for Odin's 5-year stretch of odd behavior spread throughout the crowd like wildfire. Oh yeah, so I guess Odin's determination and the truth that they learned from Shinobu that's changing their minds here. Then he was actually saving us. Man, we look so stupid now. It spurred the people into motion. They shot the urgent news to the various castles of the land. Okay, oh, they're shooting their own arrows, but with the messages on them. The letter arrows of Wano cross great distances to send messages. Huh, we've never seen that. We've been in Wano for a while now. We haven't seen anyone. Well, I guess in the present day, we have the Wano has those little mini denden mushis, like those little snail pens or whatever. But yeah, this is interesting to see this is their former way of communication. Which seems pretty dangerous. Oh, sir, you got a message. I got shot. That's pretty funny. But yeah, so they're firing arrows with notes on them. So yeah, it looks like Yasue got a note. So he's learning about all this. The boiling oil in the pot passed 700 degrees and continued to rise. God damn. That is some extra spicy Odin right there. Please, Lord Odin, survive this torment. Oh man, he's looking bad. Odin's looking like he's going in and out of consciousness, but he's still holding them up. Still boiling. Lord Odin, hang in there, Lord Odin. We're sorry for insulting you. We were ignorant. Thank you for protecting us, Lord Odin. Oh boy, it's getting pretty emotional now. Oh, now they care? Kinemoto's not feeling the remorse of the citizens. Oh, now they care? How convenient for them. Ignore them, my lord. Thank you all. I will preserve. So Odin forgives the people already. He knows he knows that they can't really be themselves, really. They can't express, they've been under the impression of Kaito and Orochi, so he doesn't blame them for anything. He's so appreciative. Listen to me. If I manage to survive this boiling, I would like to open this country. Huh? So yeah, he still wants to open the borders of Wano to the world.
What's he blabbing about?
So Orochi's just like, not having it. You said that before, my lord. The Kozuki clan had something to do with our closed policy. What did you learn out there on the great wide sea? Long ago, the ones responsible for closing this nation to the rest of the world were the Kozuki clan. So, okay, we're going to learn a little history here. So, yeah, this is definitely something that I was hoping would get clarified here, exactly how why the Kozukis made Wano an isolated nation. What? And it was to protect Wano from a great external power. Uh-oh. Oh boy, what's this great external power? Wano, no! The entire world awaits a figure. And when that figure appears after an 800-year span, this country must be prepared to welcome and work with them. Oh, so we're talking about maybe Joy Boy possibly coming to Wano. But yeah, by the way, Odin is so he's so not making it out of this. Like, if he's giving his final big speech, that is the One Piece. That's the biggest One Piece death flag right there. I will be clear with you. They're going to kill me today. Yeah, yeah. I figured that, Odin. No, you can withstand the boiling. You're already a third of the way through. I want you to open Wano in my stead. Ooh, boy, that's like that's kind of like Odin's "the One Piece is real" moment right here. Like this big shouting declaration. Then we should join Lord Odin in. So Denjiro says that, but then he gets quieted by Raizo. Your dream is our dream. Well said. 30 minutes left. By this point, it was a hell where even the heat haze was lethal. The boiling oil burned Odin's skin.
How is he still alive? Raise the heat.
Oh, damn. Damn, Orochi. Really? Raise the heat. Oh, damn. But Odin did not die. 10 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Is he impervious to heat or something? Yeah, he's really pushing it, right? He's really hanging on by a thread, pushing with everything he's got and more. The crowd's just cheering for him. Lord Odin, 1 more minute. 10 seconds. 3 seconds. 1 second. Orochi's in disbelief. Yippee! Really? Someone said yippee? Who is this? Anakin Skywalker? It's a miracle. He survived the execution. Lord Odin did it. He withstood the boiling. Thank goodness. Lord Odin's won. He cleared up the misunderstanding. The country's on his side again. You're in for it now, Kaito. And Kaito's he's just frowning. Don't wind him up, cat. Why shouldn't I? A win's a win. So yeah, so here we finally see Arashi and Nekomamushi arguing because we heard that back when this happened that it was implied that they argued all the time, and then what happened on this day was an argument that they just couldn't get past, and that's why they didn't speak to each other for years. But we haven't really been seeing them argue that much in this flashback. But yeah, I guess Oda remembered that he said that, oh shit, I gotta make them argue. Don't wind him up, cat. Why shouldn't I? A win's a win. Oh boy, the crowd's looking horrified. Huh? Oh, big surprise. Orochi's people are aiming rifles at Oden, even though he made it past the hour. Great.
I changed my mind. I altered the sentence to the death by firing squad 1 minute ago.
And pray I don't alter the deal any further. But the entire clan gets put to death too. What kind of childish nonsense? That's what Ashura Doji said. Basically saying, what kind of shit is this? That wasn't the deal, Lord Odin. Upheld the... Bam! This poor guy in the crowd tries to speak up, Odin just immediately shot. Do it for me. Open Wano's borders. Odin doesn't care. He knows he's not making it out of this. He just wants the people to know he wants those borders open. He just chucks them all off. He chucks his vassals away on the lid, sends them flying, and then they're falling through the air. They land, and they immediately start running as soon as they land. To Curry! Shinobu! So yeah, it's time to bust a move back to Curry right now. It's time to dip. Don't turn back. Oh man, just tears streaming down Kinemon's face. That was a fascinating story you just said. So flashing back to Odin talking to Kinemon when he first met Kinemon and Dendro, because Kinemon's hair was, that's back when it was like blonde or whatever. Kozuki Odin, Lord Odin. So yeah, just Dendro's crying and running. Shoot them all. Oh wow, so they're still aiming for him even though they're running away. Well, yeah, that makes sense. After them, wipe out the name of Kozuki. And Kaito says, either way, your body is already dead. I'll do you the kindness and put you out of your misery. Kaito's gonna shoot him? Kaito's using a gun? Oh shit, he's pulled out his fucking flintlock. And now the age of Kozuki is over for good. You'll die. You'll all die. Don't make the mistake of underestimating our samurai. So yeah, Odin's looking really cool there. He's smiling. There's blood streaming down his face. Lord Odin! So it's Kiku's crying. I didn't say you could eat. So yeah, I guess they're all having little flashbacks to Odin. So Kiku's thinking back to when she was eating the food. Odin was getting mad. Kanjuro's flashing back. You little freak. Ah, I killed. Are you the bandit they're talking about? It's just Rizzo. Lord Odin. So, yeah, they're all running and crying. So you're the boss of Curry, eh? Ashura Doji? And Kawamatsu's flashback. Or, I guess Kawamatsu and Arashi and Nekomamushi. They're like a 3-in-1 flashback. Because flashing back to when they're about to get burned by the Wano people. Shame on all of you! Your fear of the alien exposes your ignorance. I'm so hungry. It's because you lent out all the money. Okay, go steal some food then. Is that what a daimyo says? So yeah, I'm just flashing back to all the time they spent together. They will speak of you for years to come, saying that you died a spectacular death. Oh, that was Kaito who said that. So yeah, Odin's still boiling in the pot. They can forget me for all I care. My soul will live on. I'm sorry about what happened with the old hag. I had her killed? Kaito had... Okay. Kaito had Higurashi killed. Because he was like... Because that was dishonorable when she distracted Odin and Kaito was able to beat him. He had her killed for that? Okay. Well, yeah, I was wondering. That was another loose end I was wondering about. When is she and Semimaru gonna die? Because they both have to die because their Delvers have to pass on to Bon Clay and Bartolomeo. So like I figured they at least one of them would have died by now, but I guess off screen Kaito had her killed. We don't know about Semimaru though. How upright of you. Build your strength while you can. Huh. That's what Odin says to Kaito. Interesting. For I am a story to accompany your drinks. I am Odin, and I was born... Damn. Okay, I saw... Oh, before that... Toki, when he's saying I'm Odin, I was born, he's thinking to himself, Toki Momonosuke Hiyori shall be the first to leave. And so, oh wow. So before he even finishes saying I was born, Kyle just shoots him in the head. Just shoots him right in the forehead. And he just dunks right into the oil. So yeah, I guess it wasn't just a boiling, but I guess the vassals didn't see him get shot, so they don't know. That's why they didn't say he was shot in the head, because they were already running. But yeah, that's everyone was kind of suspicious about how Odin could die from boiling, but even with the oil for an hour, that still didn't kill him. Kaito just had to straight up shoot him in the head. Yeah, that's it. Did we see some people like whistling? I guess they're trying to not show that they're sympathetic towards Odin, and they're just trying to not even look and just trying to act like they're okay with it so they don't get shot. Oh! And I think the crowd... Oh no! The crowd finishes what he was saying. They say, Taboil! That's awesome. He completely won them over. So he says, I am Odin, and I was born. He gets shot, and the townspeople say, Taboil! So it's like a rallying cry. What the hell's that? Okay, somebody's playing a shamisen, and then I see like a mouth? Is that like a smiling... Oh, is that Odin? That's Odin smiling as he's like sinking into the oil. All you can see is his mouth smiling. So he's like I guess he's a D, Kozuki D Odin, because he's dying with a smile on his face. But yeah, the people are just bawling. And these ladies are still playing the shamisens. And so ended one legend. To be carried on by the players of the next stage. My lady, I've received word that Lord Odin's death. They say it was a tremendous end. Oh, we're back to Odin's journal. Toki, I've reached my limit. Okay. I think we're about to get the answer as to why Toki has been so chill this whole time. Because she's been weirdly calm upon, Odin being captured and executed. So, okay, I think this is a note that Odin left her. Toki, I have reached my limit. If I fail to defeat him, there will be no others who can stop Kaito for a long time. Over 20 years ahead of us. There will likely be a massive war, terrible enough to split the seas themselves. In other words, in another 20 years, the primary figures of this great war will muscle their way into the new world. Is he talking about Marineford? They are the ones who can strike down Kaito. A long winter will settle over Wano. You just see little Momo Hiyori, and Hiyori just sleeping. Hiyori's been making more paper balls out of origami. I want you to use your power, Toki. If I should die, and she just rips up the letter. She doesn't even finish it. She just rips up his journal or whatever. And flashes back to when he was... So, okay, wow. We have a moment after he was captured. He was locked up. He has the bandage on his head. He was actually talking to Toki. Like, she came to see him. Please give the children these swords. Okay. It sounds dangerous. Aren't you sad? It's a death sentence. Who said you were going to die? Wahaha, that's my wife. I'd be a laughingstock if anyone saw me cry. We are not your weakness. Look ahead, Odin, to 20 years in the future. The story hurtles toward the present day. Next chapter hits March 1st. Okay, so yeah. Odin has passed away, and okay, we got a lot of answers in this chapter as to like there's a lot of questions that were answered, like why Toki was so calm, and and also the swords. Tied up a lot of loose ends this chapter. So yeah, he was not just boiled; he was shot in the head. But yeah, that's a pretty brutal execution right there. So, but yeah, so I guess there's still got to be one more chapter, maybe, or at least half a chapter because they still have to get to the palace, and so Toki can send them into the future, and before on the way, Nekomamushi and Inarashi have to split off and have it split off from the group and split up with each other out of like an argument. Well, I guess they argued and somehow they got separated, and the rest had to keep going. But also Ashura Doji doesn't go with them too, and neither does Denjiro. So yeah, it's still a lot to tie up in this flashback. It's really long, but it's got the next chapter's got to be the last flashback chapter. I mean, there's no way it isn't. But yeah, that's definitely a valiant end for a valiant character. He won everybody over. But yeah, that was the life of Kozuki Oden, and his dream is still alive. We will open the borders of Wano before this arc is over. But I'm Parasal Jutsu. That was my live reaction, and I was born to